Hey guys, what's going on? It's Twintuitive717. I am back with another reading, guys. Here hanging with Mega Good Vibes. This Saucy Beeves, my little sidekick. And we're on to share some messages from the Divine Masculine Collective, okay? So it's all energy, guys. Take it how it resonates, because I have a feeling there's a lot of you that watch as well. And you're maybe like a guy, like a man. You may consider yourself masculine, and it throws you off when I say the masculine, because you might be watching this about a woman. So don't let the terms throw you off. Just take it all as energy, okay? So I'm getting like a blocked feeling that's coming from your person, okay? Like it's like they can't concentrate or they can't focus on anything, okay? And what I'm hearing is like, I don't like that we're not good. And I don't know what that means for some of you out there, but it's like they don't like that you guys aren't on good terms. You guys may be at a distance. You're not talking to one another. One of you is waiting for the other to make a move or to open up the lines of communication again. So it's this kind of like waiting around type of frustration, okay? But I feel like the reason this person is waiting around is because like you're not interested in reaching out. It's like if you guys are going to communicate, it's going to come from them, because I feel like maybe you guys parted ways because of changes or some type of growth or letting go or detaching in some way from maybe old parts of their life. That's what's the area that you guys kept bumping heads in, okay? So maybe they're making major changes, or maybe they want to give you a little bit of information about what that looks like, letting go and detaching, because I feel like that's the only way for you two to have this kind of fresh start. In the past, maybe you guys kept bumping heads because of like third-party issues. And look at this card here coming up. It says, I see right through your karmic. So either you or this person, you guys bump heads about like third-party stuff. And so I feel like for many of you on this journey, whether you're new to the journey or whether you've been on the ride for a while, I think one of the major breakthroughs on the twin flame journey is that like third party stuff can't happen. It can't occur. And the only way to break through that is by detaching and letting go, right? It's like choosing not to stick around for it, choosing to disconnect until it dissolves. But many of us get scared, I feel, in this lifetime to detach from it, because then you have to face the shadow side, right? Some of us have to start from scratch again or start from the bottom. See what we're made of. Many of us get challenged with things like independence, standing on our own 2 feet, having to make money on our own, basically carry the weight all on our own. And I feel like some of you are dealing with a person who just hasn't grown up in that sense, right? Like they've never had the opportunity to be out there on their own and make decisions for themselves. So, yeah, I feel like some of the things that has come up on this journey between the two of you is like karmic situations, either you or them staying in a certain situation. Okay, and that could be causing the separation. And I feel like it's been communicated that you both aren't in situations, or one of you, like your masculine, for example, they could be in a situation that like they've outgrown. And I feel like a lot of you sense that, because why would they come towards you in the first place, right? And then why would they keep coming towards you? So I feel like many of you see through their karmic situations, and maybe they're starting to as well, which is why they're wanting this communication from you. Okay, what else do they want to divulge? What else do the Divine Masculines want to release? Okay, I feel so much better after we talk. So they could really want to tell you this. Okay, it's like talking to you is like a form of release. Okay, this person is acknowledging also, like on a soul level, that they're on this thing with you. They're on this ride with you. Because I feel like if you weren't still holding space, you wouldn't be watching the reading, trying to check in where their energy is. Because for a lot of you who are watching, it's like, you know, something is about to turn. You can feel it. You can feel these things coming out as well. That's been a big theme. Like, I feel like a lot of you can feel the breakdowns of karmic situations that are happening in your person's life, and that's why many of you are choosing to keep your distance. They might feel better after you guys talk, but I feel like that's where you guys aren't making the mistake, right? You're no shoulder to cry on, okay? Because then you guys end up getting dragged back into the karmic mess, and then there's never a loop. It always feels like betrayal. So with that being said, let's get your energy, okay? Because I'm definitely feeling like many of you are staying back right now, okay? So yeah, you're off just doing your own thing. You're off collaborating, celebrating, minding your own business. And I feel like, the more you mind your own business, the more you're attracting into your life in terms of like opportunity. This could be like why this person is drawn to you as well. Okay, it's because you're maybe choosing to move forward and detach, and the more you do that, the more you find that you're finding peace or like happiness. And now things are coming out in the open in their connection, which is like seeing through their karmic situations. And it's, you see how it says I see right through your karmic situation? Many of you, you guys are probably readers out there in the community as well. And what I feel is like, if you guys probably already know if you're readers, but like I feel like your person watches you and the karmic person watches your readings as well. And like they can see that the more you detach and mind your own business and focus on yourself and your business, it's like the more truth comes to you, the more clarity, right? The more abundance, because you're willingly doing things by the book, but at the same time, you're putting the truth out there to help the collective. And I feel that, again, the more you guys are, like, victory is another word I'm hearing. So the more you guys, continue to celebrate your victory and move forward, I feel like the more truth your person ends up seeing. Because the thing is like, I'm also getting from the Three of Cups is like, this person is supposed to be celebrating with you. And now is when they're feeling sour. The Devil card, Major Arcana. Okay, now is when they're feeling sour. Sour meaning like, the devil has come to collect their debt or their karma. And I feel like some of that is for those of you who know that your person is choosing to stay in like an unfulfilling situation, especially like if you guys are twin flames, right? And you meet under unusual circumstances. You can't continue to like live in illusion anymore. You see the two people chained together there? I feel like the illusion is to break the chains and separate away from someone or a situation or something that at the end of the day is not based off of, I'm hearing true love. Let's get the romance angels on this. What's the energy like between the divine masculines and the divine feminines? What's the energy here between you and your person? Okay, that's too many. Universe, what's the energy like between the masculine and feminine? Okay, so the message underneath says great love is taking the step. Great love, is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take. So we have someone here that's making the effort to come towards you, okay? Despite the fact that we have the Devil card here coming out and that they're going through a lot of endings in order to come to you. I feel too the reason they're going through a lot is because many of them, especially with the Devil card here, they are very, very attached, like with this chain here, in karmic situations that haven't really been that easy to break out of. But that's why great love is here, okay? A big message that I'm getting coming out with Make the Effort is whoever you're watching this reading about, they're taking a lot of risks to come towards you, but they know that you're worth it. Okay, because whatever contract they have with the person that they're with, I see right through your karmic, like, whoever they're with, they're starting to recognize it as not like a love union, but more of like a contract with someone. Okay, working out karma. And what that looks like is a relationship when you're with someone, but love is like not at the top of the priority list. You're more with them for things of like your own individual needs. You know, it's like keeping someone around because it's like you need them to like, you know, pay for this or pay for that because you refuse to venture off on your own or be independent. It's like chained together for reasons that at the end of the day, like you're with someone, but it's like you despise that person secretly, or you resent them, or like in your person's case, and there's no judgment here, guys. I'm not judging anyone. I'm speaking from experience also, and I feel like that's how anyone on the twin flame journey can really tap into the energy, as if you're on the journey yourself. You know, but I do feel like, you know, I forgot what the point I was going to make about that. Sorry, guys. But, you know, basically what I'm trying to say is that, like, that is being recognized, okay? Like, being with someone because of wanting them to just, you know, provide or have them be a state of like, I'm seeing a pacifier, okay? I'm seeing the word pacify, like to pacify you from having to go out there and, you know, do things for yourself. I feel like many of you have a person out there that you're watching this reading for, okay? They're starting to see that. They're starting to see the illusion in staying. So therefore, they're starting to venture off. They're starting to spread their wings. And that is part of the separation. That's part of the separation and why it ends up happening. So if any of you are in separation and you're dealing with your counterpart being in a karmic situation, just know that the reason they're still there is because that partner is teaching them lessons of being independent, right? Like, even though you might hate the fact that they're in that situation or they can't see better, they will in time. Okay, because we have make the effort. Like, nothing beats true love. Nothing beats great love. Like, I feel like there's so much working in favor of true love. Like, being chained here is merely an illusion. Like, I feel like at the end of the day, they can both unchain themselves by simply just taking it off of their head. But it's like right now they don't see that. And I feel like for many of you who have caught this reading, if you're watching and you're thinking to yourself, like, it's impossible to get out of like a dead-end relationship because it's like deep down inside you are scared of things like, how am I going to pay my way, or how am I going to have my own place, or how am I going to take care of my kids? You know, don't let those thoughts overcome you. Okay, that's your lesson on this journey. Those of you who are in karmic situations, or you may feel stuck and you have come across your twin flame situation, it's like the twin flame connection isn't meant for you to just go dive into a relationship with this person. I feel like what it's going to do is it's going to end up bringing up things in your life, just based on the way that it is. It's like, am I really living to my highest good, to my highest potential? You know, am I really living out the life in my most authentic self? And I feel like oftentimes your twin flame comes along, and they mirror things to you. That's why the love feels so, you know, euphoric. It's like they get you to pay attention to the lessons. They get you to pay attention to them. That's why the connection between you two is so high charged. It's like anyone in a twin flame situation knows that it's like, it does feel sometimes like a fairy tale romance because the love you share is unreal. And how you'll know that is in the way that you exchange affections for one another. It's like only your twin flame would feel this insane about you. You know, so, you know, they come to get you to open up your eyes as to whether or not you're really living that out and how important it is to you in this lifetime. Okay, sorry to go off on on that whole twin flame thing, but I just feel like, you know, it's necessary to sometimes understand like why, you know, the karmic stuff comes up and why we sometimes feel so stuck. It's so that we can literally break free. The feeling stuck is just an illusion. But we have someone who's in love with you, okay? They're wanting to make the effort towards you. Like, they can't stop thinking about you. And I feel like part of it is just how you make them feel, okay? We'll go ahead and end off the reading. I'll get a couple more cards, guys. But what I wanted to know is like their true intentions for you, okay? What's this person's true intentions? Oh, you see, we have true love. Okay, so this is the romance of a lifetime. And again, it's getting you to understand that that's important to you in this lifetime. I feel like many of you might sometimes feel like when you wake up next to like your spouse or your partner, you sometimes wonder, like, you know, this is not what I signed up for. It's like you know, and no judgment here, guys. It's like you might feel like after you meet your twin flame, it's like sometimes you wake up and you wonder, it's like, man, this is not really what I wanted. I wanted more passion. I wanted more love. I wanted, you know, it just, you wanted to feel, you want to feel desired. And it's like your counterpart comes along and it's like they evoke all of these emotions and they make you remember just how much you love, like things like sex or love making, or you know what I mean. So some of you like might be in those types of situations, but again, it's to open up your eyes to kind of see through things here. Okay, let's get a message from your counterpart, just kind of speaking about all of that passion and love. What's a reminder that they want to send you just about the connection that you two share? Okay, I feel like cutting it in half today. I'll go right there. Oh. Yeah, I feel like someone's really, really missing you guys. You know, it's like they want to talk. You see how it says, I feel so much better after we talk? You could have someone here who's not getting enough sleep because you guys haven't communicated in a really long time. Okay, they could be dreaming about you. They could feel stuck. Like, I feel like this is a divine masculine who's like sitting with their phone, shaking their leg. And it's like, you know, they sometimes get so angry with you that you guys aren't in communication. They might even block you to try to like see if you notice, or do you know what I mean? But then it's like they might tell themselves, like, I can't go through with blocking, you know, this person. Or it's like they unblock you like right away. Because, you know, it's like, what if you end up reaching out if they block you? It's like, that's the kind of that's the kind of things your masculines are going through right now. Where it's like they want communication. They want you to reach out because they know if they do, you either not going to answer, you could block them. I feel like this card represents a divine masculine that misses you so much. It's like, what's the point in reaching out, because you're not going to respond, you know? And many of you probably won't, just because it's like, it's not time. Like, energetically, it's just not time, you know, and you're not about to jump back into another loop. Or that's why pacify came out, because you're not about to pacify this person. You want them to go through, you know, whatever it is they need to go through. Because I feel like time and time again, maybe in the past they've been here, and then it's like, oh, you kind of feel it, you feel the energy, you feel the urge, and then boom, you message, and then they go right back into, you know, those kind of karmic situations, the whole push and pull. So yeah, many of you are avoiding that at this time, and boy, is this devil energy ever making its appearance as the major arcana. All right, guys, so that's what I have for you for this one. You guys take it easy, and I will catch you in the next reading. Bye, guys.